I'm Grandmaster Ivan Sokolov, and this is one of my videos courses for chess base. As you maybe know, I have produced a whole lineup of chess base courses of understanding different kind of positions, different kind of middle games. And this one has to do with the color reverse systems. In this particular one, I did pick up Grunfeld color reversed and Dutch color reversed. Okay, you might be wondering why did I pick up those two in a one video course, because those two systems have nothing to do with each other. Well, one of the reasons is that with black, I was actually never certain what to do if somebody is playing first move f4. I never played as white, but I was never certain because, okay, to play Dutch, you get these positions that maybe tempo matters, maybe not. And, well, if you are somehow, and in Grunfeld, I had another kind of situation. This was that to play it with the black, I never really felt comfortable giving white this extra tempi. And to play it with white, I was not so sure how to get advantage. Of course, in both cases, tempi matters and not, and psychology is also different. What are you trying to achieve? So let me maybe start with the Dutch. Okay, so Dutch f4. I will just give you some short intro what this video course is about. One thing that I did investigate in my playing career, though I never played a tournament game, but I did play it in rapid games, and I included some suggestions in this course. There was a game of top engines, but okay, top engines are tough to analyze because I cannot criticize them because they are much stronger than me. And okay, to analyze them with a weaker computer simply looks stupid. But I enclosed this game, and I did analyze, basically, I did put some of my thoughts about this e5 move, which I analyzed years ago. I think that I never had a chance to play it in a tournament game, which I actually would if I had a chance. But I played this in rapid games. It makes sense. Because obviously people who are Dutch players, they don't want to play King's Gambit. And if you take on e5, you are basically getting a gambit. It can be done this way. Or it can be done this way. You are getting completely unknown positions where the price of a move is high. It is easy to go wrong here, as early as move 3. Engines are not much of a value because engines are popping up with many different 0.4, 0.5 lines. And position is extremely complicated in a human play. And I gave you my thoughts here, and I think that this is something for black players to explore on versus first move f4, and for white players to be aware of. And I did explore, of course, on a regular Dutch, trying to evaluate the value of a tempi, or to try to evaluate value of a tempi here. If we suppose that we are playing, let's say, a Leningrad Dutch. In my exploration, actually, the value of a tempi is that black can say, okay, I give you this tempo. Because white will have okay play, but black would also have okay play. So it is more that white will maybe get little bit improved Dutch having this tempi, but it should not be like not playable for black or something like this. There is no kind of clear way for white to get advantage. White will just get okay game. And so if black players are willing to do this, I think that they can. In this video, actually here I analyzed the game between Michael Adams playing black and Magnus Carlsen. Magnus Carlsen playing white. Actually, Magnus is not playing so much, didn't play so much these color reverse systems, but here he did. Okay, let us move to Grunfeld. Well, Grunfeld colors reversed. There are two basically possibilities. One is, the most classical Grunfeld. And the recent game of Aramvid versus Pragrananda, where I think that Pragrananda did show reasonably well how to equalize. And I had my own suggestions for a white to improve. This particular lines I somehow was never really happy to play with black, because Grünfeld is tricky in itself, and when you give an extra tempi, okay, it becomes even trickier. But going along this game of Pragrananda, I think that he did demonstrate reasonably well how to play it. I gave my comments, and I gave some suggestions of potential improvements for white. And I hope that this is, useful. And then there is this another kind of Grünfeld, which you sometimes can get, let's say, from type of like, almost like English opening. You take, I take, or reti is a good word. Reti, it's not English, pawn is still on c2. Reti, I would call it, okay, white doesn't want to enter this kind of typical, Grünfeld. So here we have this game Aramvid Pragrananda, and Prag played move rook b8, which is maybe the best move. I gave my analysis and my opinions. And well, e6, now I have to take this pawn. e5, now we don't get a Grünfeld. Knight f3, knight b3 or knight f3. Both moves possible. Both moves I think that black is doing reasonably well. Compared to regular Grünfelds, white has two extra tempis. One is because it is color reversed, second one is because black played e5 in two moves. Still, very difficult for white to prove advantage. So I think that this video course will be useful for players encountering those kind of systems or willing to employ them.